Hello, welcome back to the Chatterbox. In this video, I'm going to show you one other way to really tackle that persistent lateral lisp. I tried this before with some of my kiddos that have a really persistent slushy sound, whether it's bilateral, coming out both sides in the back, the air that you hear, or whether it's unilateral, coming out just one side. One side. The air is escaping over the back of the tongue rather than coming out the front. If you YouTube some speech therapists, or if you've gone to speech therapy, or if you've had your child in speech therapy, or if you're a speech therapist, you may have tried using a straw. And what they're doing when they use a straw is they're trying to funnel that air right over the front of the tongue and center that air so the air is not escaping out the back like the lateral lisp. So what I'm going to do, and I've done this with some of my kiddos that are really persistent lisps, especially when they're older, because like I said, they've been practicing it and using that sound for S for so long, or for ch, or for j. That's when the lateralization affects more than just the S, but we want to get the S first. That's our starting point. And so with those really persistent lisps, what I do is I'll replace it with a frontal lisp. That sounds crazy, but I will replace it to break that habit of using the back of the tongue. And now we want to use the front of the tongue. And using the front of the tongue, by using a frontal lisp for S, what we're doing is we're creating that point of contact for the tongue. So instead of using the back of the tongue for that slushy sound, the tongue is now going to touch the bottom lip and make that TH sound, like think. And we're going to get used to saying that TH sound. Think. Repetition, practice. Break that habit. Good practice. Think. So now the air is coming over the front of the tongue to make that TH sound. Once we have that, we're going to slide the tongue back inside the mouth. But unlike the traditional articulation of t, t, t and ts, where the tongue tip goes up behind the top teeth, we're going to use the bottom teeth. So if you know anyone that has a tongue tie, that's a real condition. My mother has it. That's where your frenulum, that little string under the tongue, is attached to the tip of the tongue. So someone that has that condition can't stick their tongue out. It goes like that. And they have trouble elevating their tongue for L and T and D. So what they do is they use the middle of the tongue, and their tongue tip stays behind the teeth. T, T, and D, D, and L. Okay, so what I do with those really persistent lateral lisps, again, where we're using the back of the tongue, is now we're going to use the front of the tongue, the tip, and we're going to put it behind our teeth. So we start by getting the tongue out, strong, forward, touch your bottom lip. Now we're going to slide it back behind our teeth. And use the bottom teeth. So the tip is touching your bottom teeth. And we're going to make that t. So we say think. And now we're going to say tink. Okay? Then once we have that strong pushing against those bottom teeth, that tongue tip is pushing against those bottom teeth, guess what we're going to do? We're going to make it real long. We're going to stretch out that T, just like we did in the other video, but this time we're using the tongue on the bottom teeth. Push those bottom teeth, and push, stretch it out. And we can make that sharp sound, that egg sizzling sound, fried eggs. And we can make that sharp sound like the steam engine releasing air, releasing steam at its wheels. So we're making this sound, okay? Again, start with the TH. Think, or slide it behind your bottom teeth and push. See the pushing? and then stretch it out. Keep pushing. And now we'll do it again. Think, think, think. Tink, tink, tink. Sink, and push it out. Sink. And we can turn it into sink. Okay, try that out. See if that works. If that helps you, let me know in the comments below. And practice it. Get that and then add it to some words. Sink, sat. Think the fried egg, fried egg, fried egg. Don't think your S's, because then you'll go back to shat. We don't want shat. We want s. Fried egg, fried egg, fried egg. Sat, sat. Okay? I'll leave you with that, and I'll leave you to chat.